Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
On the banks of the Olentangy River, the Horseshoe is one of the most iconic venues in all of sports. Over 100,000 people strong, the Ohio State Buckeyes might have the best home field advantage in all of college sports. These fans are ready to rock and showcase their Buckeyes this season. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Receivers are bunched together. Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it, and they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there, and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Hand it off for a draw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here comes a handoff. Oh, he's got open space. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Hand off to the single back. He's got a crease. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief tool. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, but now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Bringing it out, it's Pringle. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Sayan. Coming after him. Oh, and he swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football. And because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Well, I love that execution on third down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Incompletion sets up a second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's an out route, the catch made. It's a great tackle, spot the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved. Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Looking for a receiver. On the move now. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Bringing it out. It's Cross. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He's got space. He's in. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They call the counter play here. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Jackson. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Powers into the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates taught.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Caught by the receiver. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. He's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, throw him perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
Exactly on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Fletcher. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Canes. Grab for a touchdown.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds, but they move it out near the 35.
You'll love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating 2nd and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. 2nd and short is the perfect time for this play.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Keeping it on the ground here.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Open field ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch in space. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts it in great scoring position. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Sayin. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Senior offensive lineman. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Close to the tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
That's caught. It's Smith running with purpose. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Sees an opening. Got an opening here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. they run the draw play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Tight end goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Under pressure, just lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And he'll set up to throw. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety. All tied up at the end of 3. The 4th quarter will decide this. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He'll hand it off. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He's in the clear, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Has the first down and more. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a...
Breaking. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Here comes the point-after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Fletcher. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Hands off to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
In these tight games, having the ability as a quarterback to convert and move the chains with a big play on the outside, this is a huge moment. And a guy that's doing a great job really throughout the game making decisions and managing his offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
A draw to the back. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. The ball is loose in the backfield. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. That's a great punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
You cannot hang on to the football that long as a quarterback on fourth down. You can
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with.
Well, we arrive at the most important snap of the entire game right right here, and it comes down to how much trust you have in your quarterback. Do you want to put it in his hands, let him throw the football, knowing that an incompletion is going to stop the clock and really give this defense a chance to put their offense on the field with plenty of time?
It's a draw. He shreds the tackle. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Hurricanes will call their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fletcher. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's hauled in. What a catch. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Well, being down in this game, Chris, they're forced into these opportunities where they have to be aggressive on fourth down. That's a good conversion.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, you knew he was going to target his guy down here near the goal line, and they get the matchup that they want. It's a really great throw in single coverage, but it's a better catch. This wide receiver is the go-to guy, and they go to him here for a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
And the offense just takes a knee here. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game, that came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. And now now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months? We'll find out next August.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Clapp, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.